All right, Johnny, take it home.
It's a good segment.
Pretty much from what I can kind of to go from what
Billy.
yeah that guy.
that guy.
fucker.
That
That
guy
motherfucker.
was saying about like what makes a good video game. Like what was the one game or one console experience that you think like really changed
Your life.
your life and how you perceive games and such like that? If it shut you off from a genre or
Oh wow!
got you into a genre.
This is gonna be like 5
We did the
hours.
pre-talk before
Yeah.
the show, and it was one thing. Now it's a
This
totally
is the
now it's
show,
really-
people. This is the show.
Oh boy!
Holy shit! I've got like
And
5
it'll
or
be the
10
show?
games in my head right now.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, it could
And
be
like
one,
3
it could
different
be-
consoles, like I can talk about for hours.
I mean, it could, you can pick and choose, whatever. I mean,
Break it up. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, this is gonna be a good one.
for
How
me,
about we do like
Hmm.
we do like a 5, like top 5 or top 3?
Like games?
Yeah,
Okay.
that or games or consoles that like.
Because like he said, like games that changed our lives or games that shut us off from genres.
Oh, okay. Do you want
Yeah.
to separate it like that?
I mean, you could do both, or you could.
So we
only
could-
think of one.
We could do like
Okay, let's
10,
do like
10 different, like 10 games, and if we can't think of 10 games that have shut us off from a genre, we'll just do as many as we can and do 5
we can
games.
do it like a 2-parter. Yeah, like what shut you off from something? And
Yeah.
then, like however many games.
Well, like limit it to
made
5
you a
each.
gamer, or I mean, if you're going
It could-
to extend,
it
going
could
to
be
5,
whatever,
yeah.
it
if
could
you
be
just like,
whatever. You can only think of one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, for me, I think what really kind of, I don't know, like got me into games for whatever reason, it was like a combination of things. It was like obviously Ocarina of Time was like my first, real game.
First love.
Yeah. But for whatever reason, that was the only one I could really ever play. Because all the other ones were so different. And I played them as they came out. Wind Waker when that came out in 2003. And Twilight Princess. I started playing those and never really cared enough about them to finish playing them. And I always went back around Ocarina of Time.
Oh, you couldn't finish Twilight? Twilight?
Couldn't finish it.
I like
Couldn't
Twilight.
finish it. And now when I try to go back, I really can't.
It's long. Twilight's long.
It is
It's
a long
good.
game, and my 10-year-old or 12-year-old brain couldn't do it back in the day. And so in a way, it got me into gaming, but it also kind of shut me off from that style, from the RPG aspect of it. Just 'cause I would compare everything to Ocarina of Time, and I know it's not an RPG by any stretch.
Yeah. It's like
But
a linear story almost.
It is, yeah. But for whatever reason, it kind of just shut me off from that genre, and now I really only play, shooter games, really. Or arcade games like, what was that when you were playing? Overcooked, yeah.
So, like, even though Zelda Ocarina of Time, probably one of the best games ever made on Nintendo, other than, like, Mario or whatever, but it is such an amazing game, actually shut you off from the rest of the games that they develop. That is interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, a new game, Breath of the Wild, is coming out.
I'm excited to see that. That looks really cool.
I'm excited for it.
Concept-wise.
It looks pretty.
I'm excited
But I
for
haven't
it.
played any Zelda.
But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to play it just to play it. I picked up Hyrule Warriors.
How was that? Because I watched
Yeah.
somebody play it. It looks literally just like Dynasty Warriors.
Well,
with
no,
It's
giant
basically
people.
just Dynasty Warriors.
So I mean, like, and the guy who I was watching was so fucking annoying. He's like, "Oh, you just go to kill these people and don't go do the fucking mission."
Yeah, it was.
Was it at least fun?
Dynasty Warriors. Not really.
No,
It seemed
it didn't look like it.
like they were really trying to force Zelda onto Dynasty Warriors.
It's just the paint just no really.
Yeah. So
Like, I mean, when they did Gundam Warriors, like, I thought Gundam Warriors.
They just Gundam Warriors.
Yeah, they made like 3 of them, and I thought it was kind of fun. Like,
Interesting.
as you you played like their dynasty path.
Yeah.
You would unlock more Gundams. Like, I thought, oh fuck, I only start with 3. This is stupid. I only get 3 of them. And then as I played, like, oh, I get it.
Huh.
This is how I get more. And I just kept playing, and then you like learn different people's styles. You don't really unlock weapons or anything. It's just like their weapons are what their weapons are, and you just go and you hack and slash and kill as many people as you can. It was really fun.
Yeah, there was one Dynasty Warriors that I enjoyed. I think it was PS2. It might have been like Dynasty Warriors Empires.
Empires
Or
is
some-
fun. It's like with the big map.
It was like the territories.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Empires.
That one I fucking loved.
Yeah, Empires
And
is
then
fun.
I think I grabbed one on the 360. I don't know if it was an Empires game or if it was just a Warriors game, but I'm like, this isn't the same. Like, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, there was 2 different sets. There's Empires and then there's just straight Warriors.
yeah, I can't remember which one I grabbed. I think I sold it, so like I can't go back and be like, oh, okay, it wasn't an
Yeah.
Empires game. But yeah, I remember on PS2 I loved it. Like, even if it was simple, oh, here's a big shit group of enemy.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing, but this time it's like, ooh, I can actually
But, like,
conquer everything.
Yeah, that was cool because you had like you could battle this person, you can make an alliance, you can somehow just buy them out and take over all their land.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I was like, why? Well, I understand why there's 2 different sets. Like, some people love that, but then some people are like, this fucking
And then you
is
had like
too
assigning
in-depth.
generals and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and people you took over, you could use their people
Yeah,
as
yeah.
generals. So I remember like battling this one group who had this same dude like conquer all these territories, and then I finally take him over and I'm like, bitch, you're working for me now because you
Yeah.
are so tough. Now
Yeah.
you're a general.
Yeah.
Stuff
Like,
that.
there are people who really love that. I'm one of those people who love that. But then it's like, there are people who are just like, I just want to hack and slash and play a linear story.
Yeah.
There's way too much depth to that. And that's okay. You know, we pray for them.
And it always had that cheesy ending too, where it's like a music video, and I'm like, yeah! It's like, yeah, okay, cool. Just all killing each other over here, but it's like anime.
Yeah, typical.
Anime.
Typical anime ending. I don't understand Japanese people.
It's like
but, you know.
Lubu, and I think I used Lubu like the fuck ton. Yeah,
Oh,
these big
shoot.
ass like.
Oh no, you're talking about Lobu, not.
Oh, did I?
Lube?
I'll look it up, but yeah,
I think yeah, you're talking
I
about
love
the badass
them.
guy that nobody can kill.
Maybe I don't know.
Like 4th level in, you fight him, and it's like up in the Dong Zhao is his main general, or the main emperor, and he has Lobu, and it's like you go to fight him, you're like, fucking hey! And, like, he kills you every time. That was like one of my worst fears playing Dynasty Warriors, is having to go up against Lobu. Yeah, that's Lobu. Yeah, that's Lobu. I can tell.
Yeah, he had like this big ass staff halberd looking thing. That
Yeah.
you just poke the shit at or swing at people.
Yeah, and he's really, really strong.
But okay, so Ocarina of Time. What else was?
Yeah, so that's something that turned you off, but also something that was like top 5 of what you loved about
yeah,
the
it
games.
definitely did. Definitely. I didn't really realize it until after, but Halo 2, just playing
Here's 4.
that,
Yeah,
you know, it was like, oh, it's fun, it's cool, you know, going over to Brett's house and playing. And then I kind of stopped playing it. And then
That
when
guy was cool too. The
I had Halo 3, my brother and I grinded out the campaign within one night. And instantly just started playing Halo 3 non-stop for about 3 years. So that kind of got me back into the whole shooter genre thing. You know, then trying out Gears of War, Battlefield, you know, Call of Duty when that was actually good.
I think Black Ops was their last best game.
Yeah, that's the last one I really
The
played.
first one. Let me clarify.
OG.
But
Everything else, like this futuristic bullcrap, is like, I mean, yeah, go with the times. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what people like. I personally am having trouble with it. Like, I don't want to play online because everybody just jumps around.
Jump around.
Yeah, just play the soundtrack, jump around to, like Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3. Like, that's all you're doing is jumping around.
With all the dashing and stuff.
Yeah, it's like I watched my one friend when we were in North Carolina, and that's how he played. Like, he jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped and dashed and dashed and dashed. I'm like, are you even really playing the game like that? Oh, this is how you're supposed to play. This is how you get good at it.
This is a different mechanic.
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
match
like
up
that's I'm just like I'm looking at it like that's not how I want to play. I remember the old school Black Ops where you had to grind to actually get your kills, and when you got your kills, you felt great.
Yeah.
And this one, it's like
10 and 20.
Yeah.
It's kind of all
Constantly.
lucky.
You're like, oop, I'm dying a bunch. Yeah. Okay. Any other?
That's all I got.
Okay. Games that. Okay. Well, I'll go with the ones that put me off first. Racing games. I don't personally care for, because I suck at them. Like kart racers. Shit, I love kart racers because it's more of a party-esque feel to it. But like legitimate racing games like Forza or what was the Midnight Club? Like,
Yep.
Midnight Club was fun, just fucking around the free roam, but like story mode and shit, it was terrible at those. Can't tell you how many times I had to redo races because I just cannot do that. So I mean, while I respect the genre and I'll play it like every once in a while with like a buddy or something, that's not like a game that I get invested in. So yeah, racing games, racing sims, however you want to say it, like that's a genre that put me off, I guess, or I don't like. But yeah, kart racers I still enjoy. Game, I can't really think of a genre. Well, okay, like MOBAs, like League of Legends and stuff like that. I've never really gotten the draw of.
They look fun.
I've watched a couple of League of Legends streams just because like obviously there's so many people playing it and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know if that's a turn off though. It's just like something I don't get. But another thing, okay, here's another genre that's like very hit or miss with me. MMORPGs or just MMOs in general. Like a game, to answer the other question, that I fucking fell in love with was Warcraft. Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3.
The original real-time strategy.
Yes,
real-time
the
strategy
RTS.
game. So StarCraft 2 type games.
Yeah, I didn't play StarCraft, but Warcraft.
If you liked Warcraft, you'll love StarCraft.
I played StarCraft a little bit, but like I didn't own it.
Yeah.
So Warcraft was my shit because, like I said, loved medieval times and fantasy lore there. But yeah, it was my dad who actually showed me the first Warcraft, and yeah, I fell in love with those games. So it was like, oh, World of Warcraft. It's a new one.
No.
Nope. MMO. What is this? This ain't what I want.
Yeah, I was the same way when I found out about it. I was like, wait a minute, I liked the real-time strategy game. I love real-time strategy. They're fun. Basically, all you gotta do is make a whole shit ton of people and send them to the enemy base.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not very good at them.
Me
Like,
too.
when against other people. But, like, campaign, like, playing that shit over and over. Or even just, like, custom games.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
that was so fun.
Yeah, me too.
And stuff like that. So, like, when I saw World of Warcraft, and I played it for a little while, like, at the 10-day free trial or whatever. I think I made it to 3 days, and, like, nope, not for me. And, like, there's always, like, ones that seem interesting. Like, the Final Fantasy Reborn. Like, that was fun for a while, but then I didn't play for 5 months, and I'm like, oh, I'm still paying $15 for this. I probably should stop this. And there's other ones that seem cool. Like, Destiny, though it's not an MMO, has MMO elements.
It is an MMO, but it isn't an MMO.
Yeah. So, like, the whole, oh, you gotta have a group, you gotta meet up with your friends. Like,
the cool thing about it is there's only certain things like strikes.
Yeah.
You don't have to find the people.
It matches you up.
It will match you up, and you can just play. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to talk to anybody. You can just go and play and do it. Raids is different.
Yeah.
That you have to go find. They
See,
will not give you
the strikes I enjoyed, but I felt like I'm not getting the most out of this experience because I'm not squatting up per se. And then raids, I'm like, I don't have anybody I normally would play with. Like,
Mm.
you and I played maybe a handful of times,
Mm.
but it was normally just like, hey, let's go, let's play, and grind a little bit over the phone.
Yeah, like one of the biggest things that I liked doing was like there's bounties. Okay, so there are these
Oh,
bounties,
yeah, we flew
and
around
when
with
you're
those.
doing the bounties, you're building experience, and when you complete those bounties, you get experience. So you build up your Vanguard reputation, you build up whatever other reputation. When you build up that reputation, you're able to get more stuff.
Yep, that's
You're
what
able to get nicer things. You're able to build up your light score, and when you get your light score to like, I think it's up to 335 or 340 now. You can go on those raids, and you can have an easier time playing those raids and getting nicer things.
So yeah, MMOs, while like some of them seem really cool. Oh, like okay, here's one that I fucking love, and I wish I could play more of, but my PS3 is ass and it won't update because the update's so fucking huge. DC Universe Online.
You can play it on Xbox.
True, but I don't want to sit there and have it update. I don't know. I might do it, but it's like I already own it.
I tried
For one,
playing it.
even though it's free to play now.
Yeah.
It's just like
I tried playing it.
playing it on PS3, and I plug it in, and I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, we
the
got to
update.
update. And it's like 2 hours later, didn't fucking move. I'm like, motherfucker, I want to play this game.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that game was awesome. Like you make your own superhero. You pick out of 3 heroes or 3 villains. Like you could be a bad guy or a good guy, and they're like your champion. So like. You get missions from them. You can
Mentor,
get certain
yeah.
skills or whatever. But you can make like any hero you want. You can make a speedster, but be under Batman, which I think I was. Or you can
I
make a
think I did
Superman
that too.
thing and be under Woman. Or you can be
Under
like
Joker.
Green Lantern and be
I
under
think
Joker.
I think it was Joker, Lex Luthor,
and
and Cheetah.
no, it wasn't Cheetah.
Or
It was,
Mystic Woman or something. Somebody who was Wonder Woman's enemy. Main Wonder Woman enemy.
I'll look it up.
And then you could be Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman. Which Wonder Woman I was a little skeptic about, but it said Mystic, so I'm like, okay. I picked Batman personally because when I played it, I had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
But it was like,
Oops.
I thought the quality of the game wasn't all there.
Hmm.
I thought it could have been made better. It felt like Second Life to me, and I didn't like that feel. Like it was just choppy, and there was some parts where I was playing where it was like there was nothing,
Mhm.
and then you walk over there and it would appear. I didn't like that. I like how in Skyrim you can look out and see everything. So I was kind of expecting and
It just
hoping
didn't
for
have
that.
the field of what's that thing? Field of vision.
I think so.
It's like how far you can see, like how
Yeah.
far the game will load. So yeah, but I like Cersei is the Wonder
Cersei,
Woman
okay.
officer
Yeah.
mentor.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game I fucking loved because I played on my own,
Mhm.
and it was a lot of once again I'm a speedster, running across the city, do this thing, and there was actual story,
Yeah.
like little cutscenes and everything, and there was PvP areas, but there was also player versus environment, which was a majority of it.
Yeah, and something that I hated if you accidentally walk into. See, this is where like he says he loves this game. I liked it, but like there was a point in time where I'm just like, I have lost interest in this game.
Makes
and
sense.
It kind of has turned me off.
Makes sense.
Like MMOs, they're hard to get into. Like Destiny is the only MMO that I've ever been really into.
Mm.
Like Tom Clancy's The Division. I thought it was going to be the same thing. Not really. So I lost interest in that, but like Destiny is the only one that I keep coming back to. But like you, I played it and I started it and like I had a lot of fun and then I stopped. But then I came back and I'm just like, well, I want to be a speedster and I actually want to be a speedster. So I bought the expansion pack where I could control lightning.
Mm.
So I used lightning and I used speed and I used martial arts, I think, or some other one where I used my hands. But
Mhm.
it was really weird that you had like if you picked martial arts, you got weapons. I'm like, that's what I want.
Mhm.
Like I want there to be more custom. Like I felt like here is not the hype, but here's the level of what I wanted for this MMO to be, and if it was there, I'd still be playing it. But it was here, and the quality I felt was just there wasn't a lot of customization. There was, but for what I was looking for.
Okay.
So like if I wanted martial arts, I had to have weapons. And I was
Oh,
like, I don't
alright.
want that. I want to use my hands.
Yeah.
And like I would use hand blast, and it would be the same animations.
Wow.
So it was kind of like it was a little weird.
That's usually where they dip off, though, because it's such an expansive game.
Yeah.
That's usually where.
Yeah. They dip off on the little small details that people like me actually look at.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like that was one thing I also loved. Like, obviously MMOs, gears, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you have to have this gear, this gear. One thing I loved in DCUO, or DCUO, whatever the fuck, was like, because sometimes when you get gear, you're like, oh, this gear has a lot of buffs, but looks like ass.
Yeah,
on my character.
yeah.
One thing I loved in this game
Is it didn't do that?
everything you get, you can save it as a style, so you get all the colors or whatever the fuck it looks that it looked like, but you can have the stats of your main gear that don't show up.
See, that I like.
Yeah, because other games I'm like, I don't give a shit about this cape, it looks like ass.
Yeah.
Like Destiny, I was like, okay, cool, this helmet, I don't like it, but it's better than my old helmet, whatever.
Yeah. There are a lot of, games that are like that. Like, when I was playing The Witcher, that's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a really cool-looking sword. I'm like, that sword's badass. But then I get a hatchet that is just, it's not unique, it's not rare, but the sword I have is, but the hatchet does about 10 more points worth of damage. And
it's
it's like, fuck, I have to use that.
Yeah, what's the point of this sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was something I appreciate. So MMOs, I'm like,
I'm the same way.
Some that are good and some that aren't. But yeah, like I said, Warcraft was one of those games that like loved. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I brought that up earlier. Played that on stream. That was a game as a kid that I grew up playing. Car rides and stuff like that. Lost so many hours. I think that was the first game, maybe other than Pokemon Silver version, which was also my first game I ever owned, that I put 100 plus hours into.
I think Crystal was mine.
But yeah, fucking Silver was the fucking shit. And then, let's see, Halo. Like, that was the first shooter I really got into. Not Halo 1, but Halo 3. I think I really got into. And we had a squad to play with. It was mainly your squad, but I mean, whenever I was in there, I was like, ha ha ha, this is fun. Mongoose is on this fucking track up in the sky. And shit like that. And then the LAN parties we've had playing Halo has always been fun. Guitar Hero was fucking amazing.
I can't, I think that they brought Rock Band back, right?
They brought both back last year. I don't know how well they sold, but
I don't think they sold well.
they didn't sell like great, but I think they sold fine. I don't know if they're going to be bringing it back again anytime soon, but like when they announced that they were coming back, because I never got
It was huge.
Yeah, I never got Rock Band.
Fuck, I'm still waiting for Skate 4.
You don't even want to get me started there.
Yeah, still waiting for fucking
Get
Skate 4.
in the fucking line.
Still waiting for fucking Skate 4. EA, I'm waiting for Skate 4. I will buy it. Take my money.
Do better things.
No, make Skate 4.
But like Rock Band, I never owned. But whenever I went over to somebody's house and played it,
It was
fucking
fun.
loved it because one of those things.
It's
which will
a
be
party
future
game.
topic on my thing is drums. I've always wanted to learn to play drums. 3rd grade, I auditioned to play drums. There was one spot left. I didn't have confidence in myself to get the spot, so I played violin. And then I met my boy John, and we hung out all the fucking time. But anyway, drums is something I've always wanted to do. And even though, yeah, it's rock band, it's fucking Rock Band drums, but I always like, this is cool. This is challenging because I got to manage a foot and my hands and all that stuff together. But like, I got more out of it. So I almost got Rock Band for Xbox One, but then I'm like, I don't have this cash to drop right now.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then I got these plastic instruments that I have to find space for and all these things. But like, Guitar Hero was an awesome game. That was one of those games I played with my dad too. That was awesome. Oh, speaking of playing games with my dad, fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the arcades. Like, it wasn't on consoles for a little while, but like, that's a game that changed who I am now, because I fucking love fighting games and I'm getting more and more invested into them. But like, back in the day, like anybody on fighting games, just fucking hitting every button on the fucking thing.
That was me when I first came over. We were playing Marvel vs. Capcom, like, fuck, we're in a tournament, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm.
Halo, I was good at this, I'm not. Oh shit, I'm doing good, oh, I fucking won!
Yeah. So
I think I actually won the first day.
You might have, yeah.
Yeah, I think I went all the way.
But I mean, it merged things that I thought were cool. Comic book superheroes
Mm-hmm.
and fucking mashing a button at an arcade. So like, that was a game that I fucking loved.
Still love to this day.
Yeah, for more like recent stuff, like staying on the fighting game bandwagon or topic or whatever the fuck, Mortal Kombat X. Like that game, honestly, I knew it was coming out, had no interest for. Talked with our buddy Dio at Taekwondo randomly one morning, went and bought it right after. And then I had no ties to the Mortal Kombat universe at all. And then I was like, holy shit, this game is awesome.
And that's when Fight Nights
were born. And
Bitty Wancher.
Like that. Overwatch is really cool. Like, it reminds me of Team Fortress so much, which was another game I loved, but I was very late to the party, so nobody was online when I was playing. I'm like, this is really cool, but, you know, nobody's around. But yeah, then there's other games. I mean, Spyro, Ripto's Rage, Ape Escape,
all the early games.
BioShock, I mean, Super Mario Bros, obviously. Galaga, Pac-Man I sucked at, but that was always fun. Boy. I don't know, there's so many. But, like, I think those are the heavy hitters that, like, really made me like, oh shit, I want to invest more time into this and stuff like that. So, yeah, MMO's okay. Everything else, you know, it's just it just depends on the game. But I'll give anything a shot. Like puzzle games, like Portal's another fucking one that blew my mind.
Yeah.
And Portal 2.
Oh fuck, Portal.
But yeah, everything doesn't hit the
spot.
Yeah. So, what about you, John?
Fuck. Like, my first experience was, like, Super Nintendo. I miss and love all those games. I love Super Nintendo.
Dude, get that Super Nintendo re-release again.
Oh my.
HDMI, bro.
Yeah. So, like, I was like the type of kid that, like, my first experience is, like, just like with Brett playing video games with your dad. Like, I watched my dad and my mom play video games, so I was like, I have to do this because mom and dad do it. And, like, my dad was good at video games. Like, if I couldn't beat a part, I'd give it to my dad, and he would do it. And I had, like, literally a stack of video games this big for Super Nintendo. And I would load those things in. I'd play them all the freaking time. And then when I finally figured, I miss that. I miss that feeling when you blow on it, put it in, turn it on, and it goes. And it turns on. You're like, yes.
It works.
But, like, just playing those old games, man, I miss and love those days, pretty much because it's nostalgia, and back in those days I had no worries, I didn't have to pay bills and shit. But, like, I used to play, like, when I finally realized that I could beat Aladdin without my mom or my dad,
oh shit,
or the cheat code to get to the end of the game, I could just beat the game. Like, you know, like those games where it's like, fuck, there's no save points. If I die, I have to start all over.
Remember this code to get to this level?
Yeah.
All those Game Boy games?
Yeah.
Fuck you!
So, like, they're like, the first time I ever sat down, it was like, it's like a 30-minute game. But, like, back in the day, you only had a certain amount of lives. And if you lose all those lives, it could take hours to actually beat that game.
Yeah.
So, the first day that I actually beat the game, I was like, holy shit, I beat the game. And that was when my love for video games happened. When I found out that I could beat a game on my own without my parents.
Yeah.
And, like, I just played video games all the time. Then I got the Nintendo 64. Star Fox was my first game. Then The Legend of Zelda. When I beat The Legend of Zelda, I was like, holy shit, I'm really good at fucking video games. Like, I am a boss at video games. Because I was, like, I did the first 3 dungeons as a kid, and I was like, yeah, awesome. Fuck, there's more to the story, I'm not done. And then I went to the adult, I'm like, I don't like being the adult, so I'm going to go back to being the kid, because now it's hard. But once I actually beat the Ocarina of Time, I was like, yeah, I'm really good at games. Next gen, PlayStation, I didn't really have a feel for PlayStation games, because they were all over the place. Like, none of them were like, there was like a big different amount of genres for them. So, like, there was Spyro.
Yeah. I
liked Spyro. There was, like, Croc. I played that as a kid a lot. I loved that game. I played Tekken a lot. What other was Tekken 3 was actually one of my favorite games as a kid. There was another game that I played a lot. I can't recall it right now, but Ape Escape was one of the big ones that I liked to play, but I never owned it, and I wanted to. I liked having the joystick, but
That
I
was
never.
the first game to use the dual stick.
Yeah, I never owned it, so I couldn't. I never owned a dual stick, so I just there was no point of having the game.
Right.
Fuck. Yeah. If you don't have the dual stick, you're not going to be able to play the game.
Can't swing that net around, catch the apes.
But when I did rent it and I had the dual stick, it was like one of the most fun games I've ever played. Fast forward to Xbox. This is when video games really became not just an obsession, but like my life. Like I played video games. That was what I did. Was when I got my first Xbox and I got Spider-Man. I played that thing for fucking hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. The first Spider-Man, the first movie. I got all the unlockables. I got everything that you could think of. I even went in and did like the cage fighting, and I just did that for hours because it was so much fun.
We played the second one, right?
I think we played the second one.
Second one was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, we played the shit out of the second one.
And then like
just swinging around.
and then I got Halo. I played a demo and I played because like I was afraid of I was a scaredy cat as a kid a lot, and I was scared of Halo most of the time. And I actually then went and got it because I played a demo. I played the 5th level, the most fun level, the island.
Okay.
I love the island, and that's like, all right, I want to actually play Halo and beat it.
Yeah.
Played that game for hours.
Nice.
Until I beat it, and then I replayed it and beat it. And then I replayed it and beat it again. Then I got a game, Def Jam Fight for New York, and these are like the big games that I played. These are like the big monumental games that changed my life for video games.
Never
Like the
played it, but I hear that's
like the replayability. Like, oh my gosh, I created 7 to 10 create fighters, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get 4 fighting styles? Fuck you, Henry Rollins. You have 4 fighting styles. I want that. Like, I would stay up late hours. I'd wake up before school at 5:30 in the fucking morning just to play this game. I loved this game still. If I had an Xbox, like I went to Game Exchange in the mall, which is no longer there.
It's not?
No, they went out of business.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I was surprised.
Oh, man.
Like I walked in, I was like, "Do you have an Xbox?" For one, and 2, do you have Def Jam Fight for New York? No, but we will call you when we get it in. Like I was like, I will buy that right now if you have it.
Yeah.
Like that game has just changed my life not because of the game, but because of how much fun I had.
Yeah.
And like I could customize this person. That was the first time that I ever really had a customizable person. Then from that, when my first actual love for RPGs was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When I actually figured out how to play that and get past the first planet, that game opened up my eyes, and that was when I loved story. That was when I found out, oh shit, I'm a fucking Jedi, I'm a badass. And like, when I actually beat the game, I was so fucking proud of myself. Like, I could not believe that I beat this game. This game was so fucking long, so much story involved in it. And then when I went on YouTube and started watching stuff, like, holy shit, there's more to the game that I missed. I just played the linear path. There's like so many side missions that I could play. That was when I really figured out what an RPG was. And I got super excited and I replayed it. And I had even more fun playing it. And then fast forward to, Xbox 360, just Halo 3 all the fucking time. Skate. When Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like big time Tony Hawk Pro Skater video gamer, Project 8, probably my absolute favorite Tony Hawk game. Like, they did that perfectly. I want them to remake Project 8 and just throw it out there because the one that they just made was fucking garbage.
Pro Skater 5. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, to be
looking forward to that.
To be quite honest, the first one was 10 times better than this one. It's fucking just a cookie cutter.
Even
fucking
if
terrible.
They should like HD release 2.
Yeah, it was just fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Tony Hawk, you let Activision slap your PP.
I mean,
you should have just fucking
doesn't sound like a bad.
But Tony Hawk Pro Skater 8, and then when I found out that Skate was coming out, like I fell in fucking love with that game. Like I got the demo and I would play that shit. Like, you're only allowed to play 30 minutes of it.
Oh yeah.
But I would
the
play
time demos.
But I would like get out of it, go back in it, and I would play it again.
Right.
And I would skate that same skate park over and over and over. And then when I bought the game, I made 4 or 5 different characters just so I could go through the process of the story of getting sponsored over and over again. Then Skate 2 came out. That was a good game. A little bit different, but you still got sponsored and shit. 3, I just liked skating around. I didn't like how you were the mogul and you were sponsoring yourself. I didn't like that. I liked the process of getting sponsored.
Gotcha.
Like, that's every person's dream.
Yeah.
And all the other Tony Hawk Pro Skater games like Underground 2, those were my absolute favorites. I remember playing Underground 2 forever. Oh my gosh, I played that shit so many times that it just, my eyeballs like bled. I loved that game. Yeah, I mean, after Skate, pretty much into the next gen, Destiny. Now I'm playing The Witcher. Witcher's kind of changed my life a little bit. Skyrim blew my fucking mind, and I am so stoked that they're remastering it.
2 months.
That is gonna be. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm never coming out of my room. I'm gonna play that shit forever. I hope there's an online feature. And I doubt there will be. It'd be really cool if there was. I honestly think why it's so successful is the mystery of the dragons and just having dragons involved into it.
Yeah.
Dragons are awesome, so that's why I like it. But I think that's about it. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for like the new Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm gonna get that game. Absolutely, I'm excited for that. Just open world shit. I love open world and being able to make the decisions of what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So those are pretty much the games that have changed my life. I know there's a lot of them, but games that have turned me off I would say is the DC universe. That turned me off.
Mm-hmm.
I liked WoW. I played it. It's a grinding, like literally a grind in farming. Like you go out and you just farm and grind. So
Red's good.
Yep.
Let's go chop these trees, sell this
So-
gold, go down here, kill some cows.
Yeah. So
That's all we did was just get gold.
Yeah. So I was turned off by that.
Dude, that's
Tom
funny.
Clancy's Division I was turned off by because, you can't play with your friends. Like, your friend would have to make a new character just so that they could play with you, but then they would have to level up to get to your level to play with you. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's fucking ridiculous. You don't make the AI level average up.
I
So
get the idea of it, but yeah, if
Yeah.
it's still too tough for that bottom person,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
you just don't do that. It's not fun for anybody because the bottom person's not having fun.
Right.
And not leveling. Trying to think, there was another Breakdown. Have you played Mirror's Edge, right?
No, I've heard good things of it.
Okay, so this game was the game before Mirror's Edge. You were this guy who was in
Mirror's Center.
No. You were this guy and like you had this sickness and your arm kind of like it looked like
Prototype.
it was kind of almost like a
Okay.
prototype, but it was like a first person view and you would punch and jump around and kick and shoot and it kind of turned me off because it was so fucking hard.
Mm.
Like the game was so hard, but when you played it and you actually figured it out and you like took the punches, it was all right. Ninja Gated, when I first got it, I fucking hated that game.
It's hard as shit, man.
Hardest fucking game I've ever played in my entire life, and I got pissed every day. And last but not least, Iron Phoenix. This was a game that I fucking was so in love with, and when I got it and I put it in and I go to play it, it's a fucking straight online game. Any online game I don't like. Like if it's strictly online, I don't like it because it's like that's not why I want this game. I want the story. So like Titanfall 2, you better have a fucking story.
They've confirmed.
Good,
Pretty
because then I will buy you and I will play you. I'll return you once I'm done playing you, but like I'm not in it for the online. I'm in it for the story, and that's why I buy all the Call of Duties when I buy them, is to play the story, see how the story goes. I don't buy it for the online. I play the online.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
But it's ridiculous. Like you're taking video games and you're just making it like you're making it a sport where it's a bunch of friends sit on a couch together, spend time together, have fun, and play a video game.
Mm.
That's what video games are all about. It's awesome that people are so good at them that they can competitively beat each other.
Yeah.
And like have a good time, but it's like that's not why I play, and I want developers and companies to realize that there are people like me still out there, like you play single player. You're not that much of a multiplayer. Like I had to like yo, just go on ranked, man. You could totally beat some ass on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that
Alright,
was
let's do
just past experience. Because like I always wanted to get better at fighters,
Mhm.
and obviously, like I've told you guys before, fighting an actual person is the only way you get better.
Exactly.
Like you can fight the CPU for days.
Yeah, like
You can only get so good.
yeah, like a computer on like in Smash Brothers, a computer on level 9 is not like fighting somebody
Oh
who is
no,
just
I fucking get wrecked online in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Ask Akario, kicks my ass left
Yeah.
and right.
yeah, like there's nothing that can beat fighting a real live person.
Yeah.
In any game.
It's just the mind games, the reaction,
Yeah.
the interpretation,
And like a computer cannot read you, but like a person can. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know what he's gonna
oh
do.
shit, I have to adapt. Or,
Yeah, I know what he's gonna
oh,
do.
this guy's gonna do the same thing.
Oh, he's gonna do up B. Oh, he's gonna
Yep.
do down
oh,
dash.
he's got his X-ray. He's gonna pull it right away. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's the X-ray. I can block it.
Yep.
Like with a computer's like whatever.
11011.
Yeah, it's like hit X-ray. I got it. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, now fatality.
Yeah.
You know, it's a linear path. So
Yeah. Unlike the first game, the game has single-player story campaign confirmed
Good.
for Titanfall 2.
that's good.
Because that was a thing a lot of people complained about.
Oh yeah, I mean it was terrible. And another thing, like, I'm actually upset. Like I really wish Bungie would have kept with Halo. I really think Halo 1, 2, and 3 story. Like, I actually didn't. I preferred Halo 1 and 3 story over 2. Halo 3 was my
I like
shit.
2 story.
Halo 3 was my shit.
Mm.
But like, I wish Bungie would have stuck with it, because I mean, look at the storyline for Destiny. Like, it's in depth. There's a lot of lore. Like, if you go on and find all the grimoires, like as you're playing, there's so much of it. Like, there's a faction called the what is it? The Hive. The Hive have their own Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And it just tells their story. There's so much history behind it as you're playing. Like, it's like it'll say Grimoire unlocked, but you gotta go online to look at it. But there's just so much in depth there.
Yeah.
So I like Destiny.
That's a whole nother conversation piece. Destiny story. But, yeah, I get what you're saying. I think Bungie just wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
Because everybody was just going to
I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
But I really wish that, you know, because 343 Studios, just story wise, like what are the people that they introduced? What was the other?
Locke?
No, not the characters. The enemy. What was the other?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what you're talking about. The red faces.
The Forerunners.
Yeah.
They were fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. I
mean, I haven't played Halo 4's story beyond the second mission, but that's not because of any. It's just like
like
somebody else came along.
Yeah,
They wanted
like
to play
Halo,
more.
like Halo 5. Like I was like, I just want to beat the story so I can say I beat Halo 5. Like the story sucked.
Uh-huh.
I hated it.
I heard that.
Yeah, and then like but the online was fun. Like I remember it was I was playing a control map, and it was 50 to 97. I kid you not, 50 to 97, and we took all the points, and we won.
Nice.
So, fucking the online's perfect. Not just because I won, but because I came back. And
Right. You have that
had fun.
opportunity. It's not like, oh shit, it's already done.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a couple Overwatch
Like that.
matches that are like that. You're like, oh shit, they're coming back. We gotta get in there. Go in with Carol.
Win.
But yeah. Alright. Solid first episode, gentlemen.
Yeah, probably about 3 hours worth of timestamps you're gonna have
At
to
least, oh fuck, it doesn't matter. 2.5, something like that. No big deal.
do. I can't see.
Yeah, fucking I meant to put a timer on when I hit record on there on my phone so I could have timestamps better. But, you know, live and learn.
Mhm.
It's episode 1, speed bumps here and there. But thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully we'll have you on again. And by hopefully, I mean just a matter of time till when we have you back on again. Thank you guys for watching. This is what were we talking about? The podcast / talk show / whatever the fuck. Remember, guys, if you have any topics that you want us to discuss on this talk show, you can comment down below. You can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, whatever. Oh yeah. Please let me know, as I throw my pen, please let me know how you want to do this content. I'm going to probably put this first episode out both by topic and as an entirety thing. If you like it better separate topics, let me know. If you like it better as one big ass 2.5 hour chunk, let me know. And if you want it as an MP3, let me know as well. If we get enough people that are like, hey, I want to listen to this in my car on the way home or on the way to work or whatever the fuck, I'll definitely look into SoundCloud or iTunes, see if I can get these up here, or up there, rather, and have them in MP3 format. Just a different way for you guys to take that in. But, yeah, this is going to be very, like I said, I want to do this either weekly or bi-weekly. Probably bi-weekly to start, just because of the new job and everybody going back to work / college and shit. But it'll be a trial and error period. But they'll be going up on YouTube probably every Friday. So stay tuned to there. Normal content the rest of the week, Monday through Thursday. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys once again for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, peace out.